Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome inside the Morgantown Ice Arena, where tonight the Morgantown hockey team, the West Virginia Mountaineers, will take on the Penn West California Vulcans in the Morgantown Ice Arena. They should really rename the arena to something with West Virginia. Anyway, tonight for this matchup, I've got a couple of talking points before we're going to start. The goaltender for the Vulcans, Adam Sarabowski. He is going to be fantastic tonight. He is undefeated, 7-0 coming into this game. It's going to be very hard for the Mountaineers to do much. He's got a .359 goals against average, .903 save percentage, and I think that is going to tell the tale of how this game might go. It's going to be a low-scoring affair, at least in my opinion. Ian, your thoughts?
Yeah, no, he is definitely, I was shocked when I saw that, honestly. He's got the bulk of the workload here for Penn West, and, coming off these couple weeks break, we'll have to see how it all turns out here for this evening's matchup, but it's going to be a fun goalie matchup, I definitely say, as you have Hayden Dirk in net for the Mountaineers here tonight. He's also been playing pretty well as well for the Mountaineers.
And the lights are out.
Yep.
The game is on. It's a great night to be a Mountaineer, watching some Mountaineer hockey here on the Mountaineer Hockey Network. We thank you for joining us. And now we're going to send it downstairs to our public address announcer. Okay, so it looks like technical difficulties are going to cause that not to happen. I mean, we will go through the starting lineups with you. And here we go. We can go through these starting lineups right now. So for West Virginia, you have number 7, Will McNamara, number 24, Alex Maychek, number 25, Quentin Misk, and then number 4, Christopher Richardson and Xavier Fankhauser. Now for Penn West California, you have number 8, Chase Evans, number 15, Colin Nebel, number 16, Matt Lucido, number 3, Avery Bell, and number 10, Mike Vasco. And now it looks like they're going to get ready to get this one underway. It feels weird not having the national anthem for the game. I would sing it for all of you at home, but I don't think you want to hear me sing.
Or I don't think we have the time either.
We don't have the time for that either. Sticks are down, puck is down, and we are underway. And this puck's going to move immediately to the West Virginia defensive end. Fankhauser going to be chasing after it first. That shot comes on Dirk up in the air. He bats it with his glove. And then Maychek is the one who can get to it and get it out of there. And now Fankhauser chases it down on that left side, chips it along the boards. They're going to continue to fight for it down here. And fighting along the boards was Mike Vasco. And it comes all the way down this way. West Virginia looking to get it out of here. Here's Richardson. Bounces it, tries to hit it. That got deflected. That almost was a poor turnover. Here's Rao with it. And it goes down into the other end. Picked up again by Vasco. Vasco, he runs into his own player. Then it's turned over. And the Mountaineers trying to capitalize on that. Couldn't quite get to it in time. Puck's bouncing around quite a bit. Comes back up to the top. Here's a shot, and that one goes wide. That was Gardenier who took that one wide, but here comes the Vulcans. Here's a shot, that one wide. Now along the boards. Still holding on to it. Bangs it off the other side, and there's a bank shot, and that's going to go all the way down the ice, and that will be icing.
Yep, so
seems like
not much happened here so far.
seems like the puck is on edge quite a bit.
Yeah.
If I had to say anything.
This first about minute and a half, we haven't had much really happen.
And here's the face-off. That's going to be won by the Falcons, and they're going to try to chip that on net. Didn't quite go. That was Ferrucci. Gardenier ended up on the ground. A centering pass got shot on Dirk, and a good save. Rao now carrying this one out. Tried to get it to Curtis, and then it ends up deflecting all the way to the other side of the ice. Now there's a poke check. Oh boy. This might have a guilty party here.
I believe it was just offsides.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Okay, because I saw the stick move, and I wasn't sure if that was going to be hooking or not. So we will. Yeah,
offside's
okay.
the call there.
All right, we're all good.
Yep.
We're all good. And off the face-off, comes back. And that was Deisling that threw that ahead, and now West Virginia going after it. Down there is Snyder. Back behind the net. Now there's a bit of a fight for the puck along the boards. And they send it down into the corner. Holding on to it. Here's a shot. Good save there. And now back up to the top of the point. And hold on to it. It was a little too hot to handle. He had to try to shuffle it. And he gave up possession almost. And now they do. And here comes the Vulcans with pace. Here's a shot on goal and a good save by Dirk with the flash of the glove. Just one look is all it took.
Yep.
And Will Alborg was the one who fired that one home on Dirk.
Shut that one down pretty quick. Force the face-off.
Both goaltenders already had a couple shots taken at them.
Going to be a good goalie matchup, as I said in the open.
Comes down here for Fankhauser. Holds on to it. That was a nice hit there along the boards. Now over to the other half wall. Turned over. That puck shoveled in front. No one was home. Now down inside this corner. Gonna keep moving it along. Moving it over to Lucido. Lucido battling inside that corner. Knocks it back out up top. Now it goes around the boards. That was Chase Evans who dumped it. Now back up top to the point. That's for Vasco. Vasco sends it deep again, and that's for Evans. And Evans trying to put it on net. Kind of went off the side of the net. Vasco with it again. Trying to do it himself, and he gets to it. Holds on to it here. Now it's going to come back down to the corner for Evans again. Back up top for Vasco. Those two seem to be passing back and forth. And it will come back down low. Here's a tried to put it into the crease. Fankhauser with a good block. And here come the Mountaineers out with pace. Oh, but the pass just gets out of reach of Stahl.
Good job by Fankhauser there just to block that one. Get it out of the zone so the Mountaineers could get off for a change here.
And Vasco trying to put the puck forward. Ferrucci had it for a second. And he continues to battle with it along the boards. Then it goes up to Kress. Ferrucci, he's got it again. Tries to move it along. That's going to be stolen. Down there inside that corner, West Virginia trying to get desperately out of their own end. They've been down here for a while. Misk is going to fire that one ahead, get it out of the zone, so at least the Vulcans will have to retreat. And now here's a shot. That one goes high and wide. That was Misk who fired. And now another one comes in on Sarakowski. And Ferrucci had it for a second, fired that shot, that got blocked in front. And Gardenier throws it along the boards for Misk. Into the neutral zone, That's going to be turned over back to Penn West. Then it's going to be traded back and forth a couple times. Here they come in with pace, fires a shot, and that one goes wide. Mountaineer, here's another shot, and that one also hits the boards. Back up top to the point. Backhanded back inside the zone. They're going to hold on to it, and then it gets chipped along for Chuchi, going after it again. Now it comes down low. That's for Kalmanar. Mountaineer. Excuse me. And now West Virginia going to try to break out very quickly here. Here's Rao with it on the forehand, fires a shot, and that just missed.
Good opportunity there from Rao.
Just missed. He almost put that top left. And Deisling going to get to it. Oh, and he has to dive like Superman, and here he comes. They're going to fire another shot in. Centering pass in front, fires, and that one just misses. Kalmanar again missing.
Rao with the poke, great poke check there, able to get it in, and he'll chase it all the way down. Great play there by Rao.
They're going to have it down inside that corner. It's going to come out to the other corner. I would like to mention for just a second, oh, and here they come again with pace. Tierman had it for a second, and there's a shot, and that one gets blocked. Tierman gets it again. He's a very small lad, but he's very quick, number 23. Sending it across. Here's a shot and a good save from Dirk. And Deisling trying to break this one out. And a big hit there along the boards. That was Ethan Cooley. And he's got the puck again, sends it across the ice. This is sent over for Karpuska. And now Richardson has it behind his own net, trying to work with it. Still along the half wall. Allen goes in after it. Back up top. Now they're trying to shovel it along. They will. And the Mountaineers going to come in with pace. It's Snyder. He left the puck behind along that blue line, and now we've got a whistle for offside. And man, that was a minute without a whistle there, Ian.
Yeah, I'll get
12:55 to go.
Yep, give you a chance to take a breather here. You've been talking a lot so far here. The first period, Allen will approach the face-off circle there.
Seriously, number 23, Eon Tierman. A very small player, probably one of the smallest I've seen this season. But what he lacks in size, he makes up for in pace. I mean, you saw he came in, got a really nice poke check. This puck comes up to the point. There's a shot. That one goes wide. Now the nets come off. Yeah, you're going to have to blow the whistle for that one.
Yep.
Sometimes they let those go, but not,
yeah,
not that.
Not when the net's at about a 45-degree angle. Something like that down on that end.
Yeah.
So.
So 12:34 to go in this first period. This first period flown by. Thrown back over to the point. They're going to keep that one in just barely. That was Napoli. Now West Virginia Mountaineers going to try and reset, reuse, and recycle. Along the boards, good hit there. And now another body hits the deck. Seems like a lot of shoving and a lot of people falling down and hitting the ice. And Gardenier goes off his body. Oh, and he was in all alone, but the puck was just too far out in front of him for Colin Nebel.
Good play there by Dirk. Come out of the crease there a little bit and just bat that one ahead.
And that shot going to be saved down there by Sarakowski.
So far, so good. I think part of it is you're seeing, like we've been talking about all weekend, is, coming off the break, coming off, you've had that week for Thanksgiving where you weren't practicing. There was no games that weekend.
And you were probably home and had a very unhealthy dinner.
Yeah, probably. So, just get back to it this week. I think.
A centering pass in front. Here's a shot, and that one gets deflected wide. Didn't mean to cut you off there, Ian, but
no.
My goodness. Almost put that one in the back of the net, and McNamara ended up on his wallet.
Yeah, McNamara there.
I don't know, did you want to continue your point? That's why I paused.
But no, it was, sorry, it was basically what, you don't know how they're going to come out. They hadn't played a game here, and it's been a bit, and they just got back to practicing at the beginning of this week. week. So you have to see, you know, how they come out. And obviously, the Vulcans are in the same situation as West Virginia here.
Yeah.
So very even matchup. I think this first half of this period has just been them getting their legs back underneath of them.
And one thing I would say about this Vulcans team that I've kind of noticed is that they have a lot of smaller guys, even number 98 for Chuchi, but they're aggressive. I mean, they're not afraid to go in there and lay a hit down. Like, look at that.
Yeah.
Right there. I mean,
That size difference.
the size difference right
Yeah,
there.
between.
Richardson turned it away and threw it up there. That's the one I was talking about, Tierman, number 23.
Yeah.
But you saw he was aggressive. He
Yeah.
didn't, I mean, he went after it.
He didn't back down.
And this puck gets deflected past Dirk behind the net. Richardson was there. And now it gets sent out for Rowell along the half wall, tipped along back in. Now it's put into Rowell's hands once more. And oh boy, that was a bad broken play there. Vasco with it, fires, and that's just wide.
Job there by Napoli, just kind of get back and skate in front of there. So that way he had to kind of adjust the shot there and caused it to go wide.
And again, this game has not been a game of many whistles so far. Tierman had it again, knocks it forward. And they're going to come in with pace. Here's a drop pass. Vasco, oh, that shot was blocked. Now over to Alborg. Alborg tried to send it down low. Karpuzko was down low trying to get it. Oh, and that got deflected on net. Now it comes over for Allen. Allen bounces that off the boards. It comes back down for Gardenier. Gardenier holds on to it. Sends it. That's going to get intercepted. Oh, and a big hit there. Now back up top for Vasco. Vasco holds on to it. Fires a shot through traffic. Tried to redirect it. Centering pass in front. The net stays on. And my goodness, Snyder is going to be the one to get it out of the zone. He's going to turn and just dump it down the ice. And another big hit. Snyder. And he looks to be okay, but that was a nasty hit. And the Vulcans going to dump it in once more. Shannon had it for a second. Dicing, it's a turnover. Here's a shot and a good save from Dirk. That was Evans who fired it home. Here's another shot on goal, deflected and up into the air. Now inside that circle. Fighting around for it, chasing after it is Stahl. Stahl knocks it along the boards, he pays the price. And that should be icing, and it will be.
Yeah, I do want to go back, though, to, I mean, this last possession, you know, Vulcans have had a lot of pressure, but Dirk has been up to the challenge here early, making a couple amazing saves, diving every which direction there in that crease.
He's not going to
make sure that puck stays out of that back of the net.
He's not going to take no for an answer.
Nope.
He's faced 7 shots, saved all of them. Here's another shot that goes just high and wide. Now down inside that corner. And now we're going to see a whistle, and we might be having a penalty.
Believe?
No.
No? Net came off. The way Dirk is
Yes.
kind of adjusting that net, that would be my assumption.
Yes. The net came off there. You see the arms of the referees go up. Sometimes you don't know. But here it is back behind the net.
Seen that
with it,
quite a
that's
few
Neville.
times this weekend. Just the ref, those of the refs go up and
Oh, and they're not going to like that.
nope.
And Shannon is going to take exception to that. They clipped the goaltender. Chase Evans, he clipped Dirk on the way down. And they took exception to that.
Yeah, West Virginia did not like that. That was definitely a little bit. It's something we'll have to keep an eye on here going forward in this one.
And off the face-off, Masek, oh, and a couple bodies. That was McNamara. They came together. And now they're coming down. Tierman tries the centering pass. That gets deflected, and Dirk somehow kept that out of the net. That was a broken situation. And now Tierman flying all over the ice right now. He got it again, sends it up top. That's for Bell. Bell sends it in, and what a snag from Dirk.
See, I think it might have been Dirk earlier when, we talk about Dirk a lot.
Well, one thing that's different about Dirk, though, is he wears the glove hand on the wrong side. He wears his glove hand on his right hand. Most goaltenders have it on their left hand. It's backwards. And usually when you're shooting on a goaltender, you're not used to having that glove on the wrong side. And here's another shot. That gets deflected.
But, hey, it works. He has incredible skill with that glove.
And I think just for that reason, because other players forget sometimes that glove is on the wrong side.
As you look down there at Swiatowski.
And Tierman's going to the box here.
Tripping appears to be the call. So West Virginia
the little
now.
Guy getting a little aggressive on it.
Well, the first power play unit out there.
He might be small, but
Snyder,
he's a very
Katana,
skilled player.
Rao, and Napoli.
Oh, and here's a shot immediately, and a good save from Sarakowski.
Out there's your first power play unit for the Mountaineers.
1:56 to go. Just started. And it's going to be working down inside that corner. West Virginia going to look to capitalize. And Napoli was fighting for it, and then it comes back out. Going to hold on to it. Still holding on to it. Now down low. Fires a shot ahead. Bounces off a couple things. Goes off the half wall. And here's another shot and a good save from Dirk. Short-handed. Oh, and Napoli just took one in the face. And he's down on the ice. Oh, that does not look good there, Ian.
No,
he's still down there. They aren't blowing the whistle for him.
I think Dirk realized he.
And some very heated discussions about them waiting to blow the whistle. What happened to Napoli was that he was down. He took a stick to the face on the ground. Not a high stick.
That's what it looked like, yeah.
Not a high stick, but he took a stick to the face/throat area. I mean, he looks to be okay now.
Still some argument happening down there on the ice.
And the referee ruling with an iron fist.
Yeah.
Making sure the players know that does not necessarily have to be a stoppage.
Yeah, and Dirk was trying to get the stoppage there as you saw him try to lean back to grab that puck.
And it goes off at Dirk one more time, down inside this corner. 52 seconds to go on the Mountaineer power play. And now it's going to be pinned along the boards. Vulcan's going to try to waste some time. Down there in that corner is Lucido. And he is 1v4. And he kept the puck in there. Give him credit. And now McNamara is going to go after it.
There's even more because so the West Virginia faithful down there pounded on that glass right there.
And now here comes back up top. Across and over. And now down low with a shot, and that one's just wide. Tried to put that one home 13 seconds ago, and this ought to do it for the West Virginia power play.
Yeah, not the greatest power play.
A bit of a rough power play there.
Yeah.
And now the Vulcans going to get possession right as the power play expires. 5 minutes to go here in the first period. And Tierman out of the box immediately fires a shot, and a good snag from Dirk. And again, that's one of them shots that you're not used to that glove hand being over there.
Nope.
He was waiting for it to get blocked and deflected away, but and now it's down here. Karpuzka Now it came up top, and there was a shot on goal. Now down low for Dyson. He's going to carry this out. Still with pace. Tierman went in to lay some lumber. And Tierman not afraid to get dirty. Look at that. And he's gotten a puck again. And here he comes, Tierman, skating on in. Oh, and just lost control of it and gets hit down into the boards. Now up top, here's a shot deflected off the paddle of Dirk. Now down low for Tierman again. Now they send it up high. Down low again. And Tierman tried to get to it once more, and Stahl is going to carry this out. And he tries to dump it in, but it gets blocked by a defenseman. And now coming back to the West Virginia defensive end. They're going to hold on to it. Now they will put it down to their own end. Now the goaltender came out of his crease, and he's lucky there. Almost got hit. And now, oh, we got another body down on the ice there, and the net's moved off.
Yeah, that would, but from left to right, one of the West Virginia players lost an edge and went sliding right into the net there.
3:26 to go here in the first period. Been a fun period to watch, but a lot of back and forth hockey. West Virginia's defense, I'll highlight them first.
Yeah.
Giving up 13 shots, none of them have gone in the net.
Yep.
So that's something you have to take from this.
It hasn't been good. I just would like to see them try to get some more offensive pressure, because they really had no offensive pressure even on the power play they had.
And now the puck's going to be moved down in there. And here's Vasco, carries it in on the forehand, fires a shot, and that just goes wide. He just missed. Gets it, and then that gets tipped by Rao back out to center red. Tana went after it. And now Vasco dumps it in towards Dirk once more. Fankhauser going to be the one to get to it first. Chips it along the boards. Rao kind of avoids it. And now it's still inside that neutral zone. Then it came back for Fankhauser. Rao chips it ahead. And now a big hit there in front of the bench. And the West Virginia bench is up in arms.
We have a player down for West Virginia over there.
Now Quintana is the one that's down. Number 98. I didn't see it though, Ian. Did you see it?
No, I didn't see it. I just saw him.
Well, I saw the hit over here by the West Virginia bench, and they were all up in arms over that one too, because they thought it was a hit to the head.
Yeah. I didn't see it. I just looked back and I saw him laying there on the ground.
And Katana's going to get up quite gingerly and walk off. And he'll go sit on the bench. No locker room. That's a good sign. He'll probably be checked out behind the bench there. Just doesn't seem too serious.
Oh, not good to see. Napoli back out there on the ice as well.
And 2:32 to go here in the first. Yeah, after Napoli took that stick to the face throat area, he was laying on the ground though, not a high stick. Just an unfortunate situation. And now another one gets covered up by Dirk. And the net came off as well. So they'll fix the net, get the puck from the goaltender. And these last couple of minutes of this period taking a minute. And now it comes back to Vasco. He sends it down low. Here's a shot from an odd angle. Block, rebound. And Dirk makes another fantastic acrobatic save. Now up top. Going to be moved down low. That's going to be for Kress. Kress tries a centering pass. That gets blocked. Bounces it off the boards. Chasing after it is Lucido. But Snyder's going to get to it first. And here come the Mountaineers. Oh, and he loses the puck. Good stick there from Vasco. And the puck will go up and out of play.
Yeah. But honestly, for the Mountaineers, you can't be upset with this period.
No.
I know
it's still 0-0.
Yeah.
You've given up a couple shots, but I mean,
the offense hasn't quite been there. You got to try to find that here going forward.
Yeah.
But you got to love the effort out of these guys here tonight. Because like we said earlier, the Vulcans, they're not the biggest team we've ever seen, but they are sneaky quick.
And that puck, Vasco jumped it into the zone, jumped the gun, and Kress will be called for offside.
They are sneaky quick, and they got some good puck handling happening out there on the ice.
Oh, absolutely. And you already saw, like we've been talking about, Eon Tierman, and I will continue to bring him up this whole game because he has impressed me so much. Because he's so small, and he comes along and just, he's not afraid to lay a hit on somebody.
Nope.
And it's just like, I don't understand how he hasn't gotten hit, like rocked yet. That's from the corner. Odd angle shot. I was not expecting that.
No, neither was I.
And that comes from the corner. That's going to be a beautiful goal from Quentin Misk. And it's 1-0 Mountaineers.
Yeah. Take a look at the replay here. Yeah, just along that half wall there, he just basically right before you get to the corner there, he just sniped it. Sniped it and found the back of the net there.
I'll be starstruck.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't say anything.
All of a sudden, we're not talking about West Virginia having offense. All of a sudden, they're up 1-0. Yep.
There you go. And now a turnover. Here's a shot deflected up into the air. Ooh, and a hit there in the crease. Trying to get bodies out from in front. They were looking for the cross check. Kalmaneer will not get it. And so the Mountaineers going to take I didn't even think they were going to take a shot there. That really caught me off guard.
Yeah.
And
they killed everyone off guard.
Richardson down there has it. Oh, and that goes off the goal. And now picked up by Katana. Now thrown ahead for Rao and chipped forward. And into the zone. Rao going to keep it down there. 40 seconds to go. And if you're the Mountaineers, you haven't had the best period, but you could go into the locker room up 1-0.
Yeah.
And now it's going to be moving down low for Bell. Bell going to bank it off the boards.
Should clarify, it hadn't been the best period offensively. Defensively, it's been a great period for the Mountaineers.
They've bent, they haven't broken.
Yep.
They've given up a lot of shots, though, which I'd like to see that number come down in the second period. That's along the half wall now. 10 seconds to go. Will West Virginia have some magic to score another one? Gardenier sends it down along the boards. Comes over across. They're going to fire a shot, and that's going to get deflected, and that'll do it for the first period of play. Well, Ian, a rough period for the Mountaineers, but you find yourself up 1-0. Fantastic job from the Mountaineers. So, at the end of this first period, it is West Virginia 1, Penn West California 0. We will be back with the second period in about 15 minutes. welcome back for the second period of West Virginia hockey here on the Mountaineer Hockey Network. Well, Ian, we've switched sides, we've redone the ice, and do we think that the West Virginia Mountaineers are going to play better or worse?
Better.
Give me an opinion.
Better. No. But for sure, I think, that goal towards the end of that period gave them the momentum heading into the locker room.
And like I said when we went off, they haven't played the best game in that first period.
No.
However, you somehow find yourself up 1-0.
Yeah.
And at this point, anything can happen. I just think that this could potentially be a game where the Mountaineers pull one out. But anyway, nonetheless, we're going to get ready to get back started and underway. Sticks are down, puck is down, we are underway. And they're going to move this one down towards that back left side, and now West Virginia going to gain possession of it. And it's going to come down the ice. They're going to bank it off the boards. The Vulcans keeping a lot of pressure on. Vasco was up at the blue line, tried to keep it in, couldn't quite do it. Then he cycles it back for Bell. Bell sends that one up towards the middle for Evans. Evans holds on to it, fires a shot that gets deflected up into the netting. Quick start here for Penn West California.
Yep, out of California, Pennsylvania. Took the little drive down into Morgantown here on a beautiful but chilly Saturday evening.
And that puck, almost a shot. Now Vasco gets it back, sends it across to that blue line. That's going to be picked up by Nebel and then dumped in. And they're going to chase after it down here in that right-handed corner. Up for Vasco. Vasco fires a shot. That got deflected in front. And it's down there along the half wall. And Gardenier went down along the boards. Here's another big hit. Lots of hits in this game. Wish we had that stat.
How many hits?
Yeah. And this puck gets sent along. Picked up by Bell. And then another player goes down. That's Maychek. Here's a shot blockered away. Sarakowski. Down along the boards. Vasco tries to get it out. They're going to keep it just along that blue line. And he couldn't bring it back into the zone. Gardenier knew that it was going to be offside.
Yep.
And now this puck gets sent down the ice. They're going to say no to the icing because Tierman beat him out. Here's the pass. Centering pass in front. But that got blocked. And now West Virginia looking to break out. Passes it ahead. Here's Quintana. Quintana trying to swat at it. Vasco gets to it first. Now Tierman, he has it, flips it along. That was a nifty bit of passing there. And it comes along the glass. Tierman back here forward again. He's coming into the corner. And here's a shot and a rebound. He scores. Quintana fires it home on a rebound in front after a poor turnover, and it is 2-0 Mountaineers.
And for the second time today, Richard,
and one of our camera guys has come to be in attendance. But that was just a poor turnover there by the defense of the Vulcans. And boy, did West Virginia punish Penn West California for that. So now you're up 2-0. Oh, and another big hit, and the arm of the referee goes up. And the goaltender Turk is sprinting for the bench. And they're going to touch up here. Now there's might be some extracurriculars after
yeah,
that
it was more of
big hit. And both goals that have happened for West Virginia tonight were not expected until it was in the net. I can't believe that there was a turnover there. By the time I realized it turned over, it was in the back of the net.
Yeah.
That is incredible.
Yeah.
Katana scoring another one, and this is why he's on that first power play. Made his debut earlier in the season.
Yeah.
Remember, we called that game, me and you.
Yep.
And he's been high and flying ever since.
I told you, we talked about it, that we would probably see him on that power play unit. I remember we talked about that during that game, about him being that first power play unit.
We did.
A little bit later, here he is. Still waiting on the call here. We might have a 3-on-3? Or 5-on-3. Playing a 5-on-3 here.
And they're going to give the Vulcans 2 penalties here.
Oh, no, never mind.
No, and yeah,
5-4.
they will send one more over the bench.
There they are.
I was going to say, I was wondering what the second penalty would have been.
I was thinking there was stuff that happened in that extracurriculars that they ended up calling.
And now West Virginia on the power play once more, and Rao holding it along the blue line, sends it down. Katana, the most recent goal scorer, touches it. Comes down for Maychek, and they're going to be slapped all the way down the ice. That was like a fastball. And that'll be cleared. And now, gonna hold this one down in that corner. And it's gonna go all the way down. That's gonna kill some more time. About $1:24 to go on this power play. Penalty was for roughing, what they gave the call for. And now, here's Katana again, and that one comes in on goal, and a good save.
That was dangerous there, as you saw kind of twirled and hit the foot and ended up bouncing right in on the goaltender there.
Misk is there, had it for a second. Now it's coming along. They're going to hit each other. Now it's up top. Can hold on to it. McNamara, he has it. In that corner, he pays the price for trying to get to it. They clear it again. Good stick there up top by Fankhauser. He tried to keep it in the zone, couldn't quite do it. 34 seconds to go now on the Mountaineer advantage. Here's a shot, and that one goes wide. That was Misk. Now up in that neutral zone, it comes out. Fankhauser tried to keep it in again. And now Misk holds on to it. And now the puck gets thrown up into the air and cleared. 5 seconds to go on the Mountaineer power play. And then it comes down here and will now be covered by Sarakowski.
Yeah. Mountaineer faith was certainly shown up here this evening.
And they might be paying the price for being Mountaineer faithful here for a second. Anyway, this one comes up to the blue line. Gardenier fires a shot, and that one goes down low. Stahl was there. Now it comes back up top. The penalty has expired. That puck gets deflected up out of play. .5:17 to go here in the second period.
So far, good start here for the Mountaineers. Power play could have been a little better, but
hey, you're up 2-0. I wouldn't complain, Ian.
Nope, I'm not complaining.
Now you're down here inside the corner. They're fighting for it. Stahl, centering pass in front, fired a shot. That got deflected. Going to be down low for him again, and the net has come off again.
Did it?
It moved, yeah.
I didn't even see it move.
I'm pretty sure that's what the whistle was for, yes.
Yeah, okay,
there you go.
There it is. Let's say, because it didn't seem like anyone was moving to really move that net back in place. And the linesman went over there and fixed the net for us.
And now the puck gets sent down into the zone. Tierman going to be the first one to go after it. And he gets to it. He lays a hit. That's unbelievable. Now they bounce it along inside that neutral zone. Gonna send it back to the other side. And deflected, bounced off the boards. West Virginia trying to get some offensive pressure. Turnover here in the neutral zone. And the Vulcans couldn't get to it. Now McNamara skates on in. On the backhand, tried to go to the forehand. In the front. Centering pass with nobody home. Here's Fankhauser, bounces it off the center red. And now we're going to get a whistle here for
offside. I believe. Yep. Yeah, I mean, there hasn't really been a lot to talk about other than that one goal there. Goal there by Quintana. Gonna hit the rafters here of the building.
That do hang over the ice surface.
Yep.
With this arch. We talk about it on almost every broadcast because every game something hits it. But this building is the definition of an old barn.
Yep. So I've known many of us have talked about it. We all call it the barn.
Pucks are getting shoveled there behind the net. Comes up to Vasco. He keeps it in the zone. Tries to put it towards the net. That gets blocked by Katana and now goes down towards the half wall. Chasing after that one's Bell down there. He holds on to it for a second and then releases it. And then he gets it back. Up top. Rips a shot. Deflected. Good save. Rebound in front. They score.
Just a bit there. Dirk just couldn't get over quick enough.
Dirk was upside down.
He gave it his best effort and just couldn't quite do it there. Take a look at the replay here and just the rebound opportunity went to the other side. Dirk tried to dive across and they just kind of shot it over him there. Not a lot you can do there.
Now off this face-off, the Mountaineers going to try to bring it back into that end. And down towards the corner, going to come back out. They got a surge of momentum. So Mountaineers going to have to play some very good defense here in the next couple of minutes. Now skating it down here. Lestien.
Great opportunity there from the Mountaineers. Just quite wasn't able to connect. You could see that one start to develop, and it just couldn't get it done there.
And trying desperately to get the puck back from Vasco, one of the bigger bodies for Penn West California, brings it down towards the corner. And it's rightfully so that he is a defenseman because he is probably one of their biggest players. Him and Bell.
Starting to see players here today start to lose an edge, especially down in that end.
Oh, and that was a very nice opportunity there. He was going to get that to Snyder's stick. That could have easily been a breakaway. Here's a loose puck, and both of them went after it. Gardenier ends up on his wallet, and now we have another chance for Penn West. They fire a shot, and then that one doesn't go. Ends up along the boards. Banks off of the half wall. Now,
yeah, I think earlier when the Mountaineers were changing, I think Swardowski saw the same thing we did, is Wilkins had an excellent chance there for a breakaway with the Mountaineers changing, and they couldn't find them.
And it seems like the Mountaineers are keeping one offensive player just up a little higher. And now they're trying to move it down here inside this corner. And Casacola sends it down. And now it goes off the post, and now it's loose, and it comes free. to the boards on that left side, and now it's going to go down the length of the ice, and that will be icing. And man, West Virginia starting to get into that offense just a little bit.
Yeah.
More than in the first period, I will say that.
Yeah, no. It's definitely, and I like it because they given up the goal, but they didn't let it put them down. They are coming right back and continuing to fight here.
And now that's going to be fired in front. That puck gets tipped up into the air. Now they're going to bank it. Goes down for the Vulcans.
Because a lot of times I feel like going back to that point is after they land a goal, you always could see another one very quickly because the opposing team will hang their heads after allowing a goal here. And that is one of the trickiest parts. Is
and here we go. McNamara coming in one-on-one with Vasco. Makes a nice move, can't get to the puck. And now it's loose in front. Sorry, I cut you off there, Ian.
No. There's a great opportunity there. Just try to make a move.
Just couldn't quite get back to the puck. And that shot ends up coming in on Dirk, and he has to deal with it.
Try to make the move past Vasco there and just could not.
And McNamara going to send it back down here. Sarakowski going to deal with it behind his own net. Now Rao. It's a 2 versus 1 down in the corner. They're going to hold the puck in there. It's pinned against the boards with a couple skates. And now Masek is going to come in here. He's looking at it. And they will finally break free. Here's a slap shot deflected off the glass. Now Masek down for Rao. Now still loose in front. Still loose in front. And Masek sends it high, and then there's another shot. Masek trying to dig it out of the depths of the zone, but it'll be the Vulcans carrying it with pace. And Katana laid a hit there. And some complaints of maybe a hold. They won't get anything. Now into that neutral zone.
Yeah, I think I like that call just to let him play there because didn't really see much of
it. It was a close call.
Yeah.
If they would have called it, I would not have been upset.
Yeah, no. One of those close calls, but they have been letting them play this game, so I do like to just continue to let it play here.
Yeah. And a couple other bodies falling in front there. And now the puck's loose in front. It comes out. And that was interesting. Karpuzka almost had a shot. Then this comes in. Here he goes. And here we come. Fires a shot and a good save. That was Lestian. Who fired that shot. That was a really good opportunity there. Probably the best opportunity for the Mountaineers. Oh, and we've got some chirping going on.
Yep. Chase Evans in there. Number 8 for
nothing
him.
wrong with a little bit of emotion.
Vicky was the one down here along with Curtis as well for West Virginia in there as well.
Wow, here comes the face-off. And that's going to move back to the defense. That's going to be Gardenier who fires a shot up into the air. And it gets deflected Bell. Now it's along the blue line. Snyder sends it down low. Running after it was Allen. Allen tries to get rid of it, gets it again, fires a shot, and that one almost trickled away. Snyder lays a big hit there.
Yeah, not sure how close that shot was, but from my angle, that looked like it might have even skimmed that netting there. They looked dangerously close there.
And Gardenier will be back to retrieve it in the West Virginia end. Going to send this along. And it's going to stay inside the neutral zone. But now it's turned over. Nebel fires, deflected. And now he gets it again behind the net. Loose in front, and a good save there from Dirk. That puck was sitting on a silver platter.
Yeah.
Right on top of the crease.
Yeah. Say, there was hard for me to tell from my angle based on all the bodies there, and
Oh, we
Looks like we have more
might have some
extracurriculars
more
happening. Yep.
chirping.
The Vulcan was in the middle, about 5 West Virginians.
And they were all talking to the referee as well
Yeah.
about something that was going on down there. The shot count, I'm going to remind you, 19 in favor of Penn West California to the 12 of West Virginia.
They've certainly, though, decreased that gap, though, from the first period.
Yeah, they're not letting up as many shots. And here's a bad turnover. Oh, and he fanned on the shot. And a puck goes up into the air, and it is snagged by the glove of Sarakowski.
Yeah. Almost looked like one of those, baseball outfielders that will kind of rob a homer there. He's kind of leaning back on that crossbar there to make that catch.
And Ian, what do I say about goaltenders? Every game that gets repetitive. Baseball player in my former life.
Yep.
And now the puck gets deflected in front. West Virginia going to carry this one out. They're going to dump it all the way down. That's going to be registers a shot on goal, and then he's going to lift it down there. I wouldn't be surprised if Sarakowski goes for the goalie goal. He's very good with the stick, and here we go. We got a 2-on-0 almost. Here's a pass across, and it doesn't come home for Misk.
And Miski there just couldn't bury it.
Barely. And a shot comes in on Dirk. He shuts that down. 6:15 to go here in the second period. Bounces off the boards. And West Virginia going to try to get to it once more. Misk dumps it in. And McNamara now down here in the corner. He's holding it against the boards. And now it gets come free. A shot rings the iron. Misk rang off that post. And now the McNamara is down on the ice. And the puck gets poke checked there. Misk has been everywhere this shift. Very good shift from him. And then it gets dumped back in. Delayed offsides. They have to get out of the zone. And now it's taken in by the Vulcans, and a shot goes high and wide along the half wall. Shipped out. Vasgo going to be the first one to get to it. He's going to pull it behind his own net. And attempted a poke check there from Curtis. They come through the lines. And now incoming are the Vulcans. They have it inside that slot area. Good hit there to break them up. And now we got a 3-on-2 coming this way. Gonna drop it back. Here's a shot. That was Rao. And now Curtis goes after it. He backhands it back towards the corner. Down here behind the goal. Sends it along. Tierman knocks it ahead. West Virginia gonna get it again. They're gonna dump it in and chase it. Sarakowski comes out of his net. Now over to the other side. And Tierman gets it. He dumps it down in there. And that'll go off of Dirk's stick and into that corner. Now they're going to dig it out. Bell going to be the one to get to it first. Dumps it back down low. And then it'll be right into the hands of the Mountaineers. Vasco over and across the Bell. Holding on to it once more. And now down into the West Virginia defensive end. They're trying to break out. Bit of a tangle up there. The puck came free. Gardenier going to be the one to get it. He has Snyder as an option. Takes it himself. Right in front of the linesman. And a big hit in front. Gardenier. And Allen tried to touch that puck. I believe he would have been offside. Oh, and a big hit there. Monstrous hit. And here we go. And they're going at it down there.
Yeah.
After that one.
West Virginia, 2.
I got to see the replay.
2 players are down, yeah. Show at the replay
here. There's the initial hit, and then there's another one. There's a couple hits there.
Yeah. We have multiple players down.
Multiple players down.
So we'll go ahead.
I know Gardenier was the one to first take the big hit there, and they're checking on a couple of them. Yeah, we're going to step aside here for a second. And the players that were down have all come off the ice. They all appear to be okay. One thing we did notice was Lestian got a game misconduct. He has been ejected.
Yeah, he was heading to the locker room, so that would be our assumption.
And I just saw Mike Vasco, number 10, go to the locker room for Penn West California. Certainly, if he's unable to continue in this game, that would be a huge loss for them. And now we see Allen walking off.
We'll have to see, because there were players down as well, so we'll have to wait and see.
See if it's an injury or ejection. Allen has just walked off the ice. I don't believe he is injured. I think he might have also picked up a game misconduct. And now the referees are talking. This might be a lengthy conference. 3:26 to go here in the second period. And that was quite a I'm going to call it for what it is. It was a fight. There's no fancy word to describe that one there, Ian.
Yeah, there
that was a fight.
Extracurriculars happening.
This is going to be a lengthy conversation. I'm not really sure what the referees are going to do here. And I'm also wondering who's going to go to the box if there's going to be any time up on the clock.
There is a 5-minute has just got putting up on the board here.
And another 2-minute for West Virginia. So
now that'll be for Penn West California. Has a 5-minute.
And now West Virginia has a 2-minute up on the board. We're just looking at what's up on the scoreboard.
Yeah, we'll get the official word down here from the box here soon.
We'll probably have to get a hold of Patrick down there.
PA guy, yeah.
Patrick is our public address announcer, just to see if he can give us some more information.
I have already
we've gotten in contact
been in contact,
him.
Yep. Announcements being made right now. We'll get probably the official word sent up here in a second for you guys.
Because this is going to be quite confusing, I have a feeling.
Refs are talking to both coaches now.
You know, you hate to see guys get ejected like that, and you hate to see massive coming together like that, but it was entertaining.
Did see, though, Vasco has come back onto the ice.
Okay. And the referees are talking to the Penn West California bench at the moment.
Yeah.
I'm going to be really interested to see what is going to come out of this, because it should be, if there's a 5-minute major and a 2-minute minor, it would be 4-on-4 for 2 minutes and then a 3-minute power play.
Yeah.
Correct?
That's the way I could see it, but wait and see exactly what is all decided here. And so, you know what? Let's step aside here while we let the rest figure this one out. We'll be back with you there for the call.
Okay, so we do have the official from down there, number 8 for Penn West California. That would be Chase Evans. Got a 5-minute major and a game misconduct. And then number 51, which would be Lestien, has gotten a 2 minutes for cross-checking and a 10-minute misconduct. So that is why we have a 5 and a 2 up on the board. So West Virginia will have a 3-minute power play after this 4-on-4 is over.
And that will bleed over into the third period as well, that 3-minute power play. We just have about 3 minutes left to go here in first half after we got that all cleared up.
The 2-minute penalty was the cross check that Lestien committed, but he also got a 10-minute misconduct. So we won't see him back until about halfway through the third period. But that won't be a penalty that the team will have to serve. Vasco is here on the ice, back out here on the ice. Like we mentioned earlier, here he comes in with pace. A stick went flying. And now they're along the boards. Comes up to Bell, and he fires that one high and wide. 2:31 to go in the period. And yes, you're right, Ian, this will all bleed over into the third period. And here come the Mountaineers again. Masick had it down here in the corner. And now here come the Vulcans. Down inside that corner area. Kress had it. And they're still down there. Kress had it at one more time. Going to be back behind the net. And now they're going to send it long. Here they come. Drop pass. Here's a shot, and that one gets blocked. That was Casicola. Now through the neutral zone, Bell fires one from way downtown, and that's going to be saved by Dirk. So we have 18 seconds left on the 4-on-4, and then it'll be a 3-minute West Virginia power play.
Yeah, and also, to that point, because it is a 5-minute major, if they score, the penalty is not over.
They can score as many times as they want in that 3 minutes. That's another thing, another caveat into this crazy mess that we've just had.
Yep.
So now it's going to be working down low for Gardenier. And the Mountaineers going to try desperately here to get some momentum. So now that time has expired, so now it is a West Virginia power play for the next 2 minutes and 55 seconds. So Gardenier chips it ahead through the neutral zone. That's going to be tipped, and they're going to chase after it here. Down inside this corner, Kleka. Up top, Fankhauser. Down low for Kleka. Kleka along the boards. Misk goes after it. Misk dumps it along. It's once again for Kleka, turned over. And now here come the Vulcans with a little bit of pace, and he's going to blow a tire there. 47 seconds to go in the period. The Mountaineers looking to expand their lead to 3-1 in the next 35 seconds. Here they come in with pace. Goes behind the net. Snyder up top. Fankhauser back to Snyder. Then tries to pass it again, but he fans on the pass, and that's going to be a turnover. 20 seconds to go. Snyder once more. Dump pass. Here they go. Fires a shot. That got deflected right off the stick loose in front. Katana is there, but it goes off the boards. Back to Snyder. 5 seconds to go. Rips another one, and that one goes off the knob of the stick and to the corner. Fankhauser tries to shoot it again, but that will be the buzzer. So, after a very entertaining second period of play, the West Virginia Mountaineers still lead the Penn West California Vulcans by a score of 2-1. We'll be right back for the third period here in just momentarily. And we welcome you back into the Morgantown Ice Arena for the last minute and 33 of the power play that West Virginia has, as well as an entire period.
Yeah.
So West Virginia, like I said, will be on the power play for the next 1 minute and 1 minute and 33 seconds. It is getting cold up here. My face is freezing.
Yeah.
Anyway. Anyway.
You good?
We're good. West Virginia is going to come out here. They're going to have that man advantage. Hopefully they can pull this out to a 2-goal lead because, Ian, to be quite honest with you, I don't like the way this game is looking right now.
No, you know, I think it's tough to get a read on this game.
With the way the momentum has shifted so many times.
Yeah.
I would agree with that. And now a turnover, and here comes Penn West California in. Fires a shot, and that goes wide, and that will go up and out of play around the glass, and that hit what we're standing on.
Yep. Luckily, it's pretty sturdy, so.
Well, it has to be. This is a very old barn. Good construction. Good construction.
Yep. I think West Virginia might be arguing that this faceoff gets moved out into the neutral zone. Doesn't appear they're going to win that one, though.
Well, that's one thing I've learned. You never win an argument with the refs. Well, anyway, puck's going to be moved along in the corner, quite gingerly, I might add. And now back here behind the net for Rao. 1 minute and 4 seconds to go. Here is Snyder. Carrying it. Passes it up. Masick. Off the boards. Trying to get it to Napoli, but it's going to come all the way back down to this end of the ice. Chasing after it is Rao. Rao holds on to it. Still has it. Skates through a couple. Tries to center it. Gets blocked there. Now it's going to come back. Up top. Bounces off the boards. A little too hot to handle. Able to be kept in the zone by Snyder. And now they're going to finally, it's going to move out to the neutral zone in the eyes of Penn West California. Here is Fankhauser. Holding it along the half wall. Rips a shot. Good save there by Sarakowski. And now it's loose in front. Still loose in front. Katana was there. And then it finally gets cleared. Katana almost had another tally. And with 5 seconds to go on the power play, Kleka carries it down, and that will do it. And we're back to even strength with the West Virginia. Oh, and the puck is loose in front. They're still fighting for it. Sarakowski eventually does get on top of it. And the power play for West Virginia here at the beginning of the period kind of fell flat.
Yeah, but you say that, but whenever you start a period on a power play, it always seems to just be that way.
That's true. But what I will say about it was that I think that they had a game plan because they were really passing the puck slowly. Maybe they were just trying to get some time off this clock because they realized they have a 1-goal lead.
Yeah.
They could just try to protect the lead. And now we're going to dump this one down and in. Sarakowski behind his own net deals with it. Comes out to that neutral zone. Gets flipped up into the air. Sarakowski gets it with the glove. It was loose in front, and hard charging coming in was Stahl, and he was going to attempt to bury that puck. And now the Mountaineers, good keep in there by Misk. And then it gets turned over. Napoli hits it along, and then it comes down back to the West Virginia defensive end. Now down here in the corner, gets whipped around by Dicing. And this puck goes up out of play.
Yeah, but now that we have a minute as well, did find out some news throughout the break that Division II has been also on the road this weekend. Been on the road down in Maryland taking on Stevenson. Fortunately fell a little short last night in overtime, but bounced back today and took the 4-3 victory in the shootout over Stevenson this afternoon in Maryland.
Missed a barn burner. They've played Stevenson at home, haven't they?
Not this year, I do not believe.
My mind must be playing tricks on me.
Might have been another team.
Yeah, it might have been one of our other teams that's played them.
Yeah. I know D2 hasn't.
I feel like they've played them here at home. At least one of our teams has.
Might have been this D3 team.
If my memory serves me correctly. Because I remember that game also being crazy exciting.
Had plenty of crazy excited games, though.
I don't know, Ian. You might have to fact check me on that. And that puck gets flipped up into the West Virginia bench.
Especially this weekend.
.44 to go left in this one. The shot count 21-17 in favor of Penn West California. Now they had 14 after the first period. Do that math. They've had 7 shots in the last period in a couple of minutes.
Yep, and it was indeed, going back to your point, it was Division III that took on Stevenson here.
See?
Earlier this way.
I knew it.
Earlier this way, yep.
I knew my brain wasn't playing tricks on me. Thank you for fact checking me on that, by the way. And now we're here in the neutral zone. Gonna try to dump it in, kind of roll off the stick. And this is gonna come down here, and they're gonna call icing.
Yeah. Also good to see Allen back there on the ice, as we mentioned. He did leave earlier as well. Back during the mess we had to clean up earlier this game. He did leave as well, but he is back now.
Yeah, it would have been his 10 minutes. And now Snyder, slap shot, broken stick. And then it went wide, and now it's behind the net. They're still fighting for it, and here comes Snyder. They're gonna have a 2-on-1 here. Or no, they're not. Vasco came off the bench. I got very excited.
It was Vasco's stick that shattered. And
that's the reason he was back that far.
Linesman has it. Yeah, he went to get a new stick.
And it's come off of Dirk again. This broken stick is down here in the corner, right underneath our vantage point.
The linesman did end up picking that stick up.
There's the broken blade of the stick.
Yeah, the blade is still there. Well, the linesman over here is holding the shaft of the stick.
And Dirk has made another cover.
We'll return that broken stick to the rightful owner now.
Oh, and the blade has come back onto the ice.
Same with the shaft. Don't know exactly what happened there, but
just a poor exchange. Feel like we're broadcasting a track and field relay race. Couldn't pass the baton. And now it's back behind the net with Napoli for West Virginia. Carrying this out on this left side. Loose puck in that slot area. And now Stahl. Now Gardenier, he's going to carry it out. He saw the Red Sea part. Then he chips it on in and goes in on goal. And Sarakowski makes another, I guess you would say, out. 2 or 3 times he's done that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you called it out. Every time it does go into the net, it's an out.
Man, bailed his pitcher out of the inning. And off the faceoff, that comes behind. Sarakowski centering pass. They're not sure where it is. And it comes loose, and the net came off.
Yeah, dangerous opportunity there. Unfortunate for the Mountaineers, the net came off there. It always feels like all the good chances West Virginia has, the net always comes off.
Yeah.
One of those unfortunate things.
Oh, and here it comes up top for Fankhauser. He tried to drive one. It did not get the deflection he was looking for. And then a spinorama, loose puck in front. It's down inside. Oh, he dove for it, and he didn't get to it. That was Fankhauser, who is on his stomach, trying to be an acrobat. And now there's a couple more bodies falling all over the ice. Fankhauser has it once more. Looks like a bunch of roly-polies.
Yeah, Swiatowski also lost his stick on that one, too, and he was down. So he had to go skate off to the corner and grab his stick.
Turnover here, and a shot and a good save from Dirk. And Dirk looked at Ferchucci, who shot that puck, and he just kind of stared him down after he made that save. 14-17 to go. Been a slow-moving third period so far. And now the assistant captain, the face-off against Curtis. Now it's down low. And now a wraparound try. It's loose in front and a good cover there by Dirk again. And now it gets tries to flip it out. That's going to get deflected. And Mountaineer is the one who holds on to it. Here's a shot, and that one gets deflected up into the netting. That was Karpuska.
Yeah.
30 seconds whistle. 30 seconds whistle. 30-second whistle.
Yeah, not what West Virginia needs when they're trying to,
run some
pull
clock
off this victory. Yeah, run
out
the
of
clock.
this game. Oh, and there's another one that kind of came in. It got deflected. Now it's pinned down in the corner. He picked up here. Dicing. Backhands it out, turns it over, and then he gets it back. They're going to hold it along the boards again. And here's a shot, and that goes back behind the net. Shannon was there. Now they 2-on-1. And Curtis gets it out to Rao. Rao, he gets hit into the boards. And now a turnover in the defensive end. Backhand try. That gets blocked. And now Katana dodges one. Got a 3-on-1. Here comes West Virginia. Rao has it. Still has it. Goes in. Oh, and that was a good save there from Sarakowski. It looked like it might have tried to go 5-hole. And now here's Gardenier with a shot. And on that 3-on-1, I think you would have to pass it.
Yeah, it was good clear there, too, by Lucido to be able to get that one into the corner for the Vulcans.
Now comes out the center ice. Vasco brings this one in, and Dirk is going to cover it after the hard-charging Lucido was coming in.
But one name I do want to point out would be number 88, Brandon Curtis, has been playing well here tonight. So you saw him in that last shift. You said his name a couple times there. He's been making some really good plays for West Virginia here.
Second line center.
Making some really good plays out here tonight for West Virginia. I think he's kind of one of those unsung heroes of today's game. The energy he has brought has kind of stuck out to me.
Oh, and that puck comes into the crease and just goes across. West Virginia going to have to come back to retreat. And West Virginia's had those fast breaks a couple times. And now here's Allen. He's going to go to dump it in. 12-12 to go. Still moving it along, turned over. Here they come again with a shot, and a good save from Dirk. That was Cooley. And now West Virginia trying to bring it out with pace. Snyder, there's a little hot to handle. He keeps onto it, beats one, comes in, toe drag, fires a shot. That went through traffic, and then it got blocked up into the air. Now down inside that corner. Vasco is down there. Now it comes back out up top. Here's another shot in on goal, and a good glove save.
Yep, and this is turning out to be, you weren't sure here, kind of the way this game was kind of beginning and everything about, we talked about it being a goaltender match in the open.
Yeah.
It has turned into a great goaltender match.
A great goaltender match, and it's turned into a fantastic back and forth game. Shot count 24-23 in favor of Penn West California.
But you can remember when they had about 13, 14 shots in the first period alone.
Oh, and here's another one coming in on Dirk. A backhand try, and that didn't go.
Great job by the Mountaineers here so far to limit that shot count from the Vulcans here.
After 14 in the first period,
yeah.
I agree with you. They've only given up 10 in almost a period and a half.
Yeah.
That is very good. puck off the faceoff goes immediately to Dirk, and he puts his glove on it. And off this faceoff, comes down here, gets sent out up top. Stahl got to it. Has it down there. And it'll come out of the zone. West Virginia is going to have to check up.
Yeah, Napoli not quite able to get onside there to keep that puck in.
Masick holding on to it. He's on the ground, and now here it is again with a good shot. That rebound comes out in front, and that'll be picked up by the defense. That was Dax Kress who got rid of it, and now here comes the Vulcans with a little bit of pace. Coming on in, good stick there, and now it's going to be off to McNamara, and now it's sent up the ice. Masick chips it in. Going to go down. Oh, and a big hit there after the whistle on McNamara. It was more as the whistle was blowing.
Well, I think it's safe to say this has been a chippy game.
Yeah, considering what happened in the second period, if you weren't with us. Quite the event in the second period. 2 misconducts were handed out, a 10-minute and a game misconduct. 5-minute major, a 2-minute minor. It was 51 Lestian for West Virginia.
And then it was Chase Evans for the Vulcans who got it. Speaking of Lestian,
and that puck went off his shoulder. That was down in the side of the crease.
I have not quite seen Lestian return to this game as of yet.
That 10 minutes should be up.
Should be.
But Chase Evans was ejected from the game. He will not be returning.
Yeah.
And then Masick chipped it down there. Now there's a player down there sitting almost crisscross applesauce. That was pretty funny. And now a 9:40 to go. Here come the Vulcans. Here's a dump pass to Vasco. Vasco spins, looks for an option. Backhand try through traffic, and that goes way wide. And now back up to the blue line, tipped in. And now here's Curtis. He dumps that one down low. West Virginia still going to chase on after it. And what I've noticed is Karpuska has gotten quite a few more minutes with that first line towards the end of this game. And a hit along the boards there. Here he is again, Karpuska. Now Vasco trying to fire it home. That didn't go. Dicing. Then it goes back. And here's another pass across. That doesn't go. Karpuska was trying to hold on to that one as well. It's pinned along the boards. Holding on to it was Lacido. Karpuska now back up top. Here's a shot, and that one just goes wide. Dirk didn't touch it. Now it's knocked up into the air inside the corner. Dicing going to try to carry this out with speed. He saw a lane, he took it, and he's going to go. He got pinched. He holds on to the puck, dodges 2, and then he couldn't get the shot away. Then he tries to get it out to the point. No one was home. Katana stayed back. And now it comes back to Katana in the neutral zone. A little bit slippery the puck is. And they hold it down there. And Lestian, there he is. He's back on the ice.
Back on the ice now with the third line. Yep.
Right on cue. And here comes the Vulcans with a shot. Goes off of Dirk's glove. Rebound in front. And he's lucky there was no Vulcan there to clean up that. And then there's going to be a slash. That will be a penalty on the Vulcans.
Okay, I was about to say that looked like a slash.
If they didn't call that,
that would have been,
this building would have been in an uproar.
Yep. Say if you knock a guy's stick out of his hands, it pretty much defines a slash there.
So West Virginia will go on to the man advantage with 7:49 to go in this game. So if you do the math, that would be 5:49. This penalty is over. And at that point, you're getting close to pulling goaltender time for Penn West California.
Yeah, you probably look minute 30 probably.
Especially only down 1, maybe 2 minutes at the most.
Yeah.
It really depends on where the face-off is in some of these situations.
Yeah.
Lestian has it. And it's moved along the boards. West Virginia would love to get an insurance goal here. Lestian. Down low. Gets hit into the board. Shannon waiting for it and gets it. But has to retreat out to center red.
Yeah, but like you said, big opportunity here for the Mountaineers. Power play has not been great here tonight. So here's a great opportunity for him to be able to go up by 2 there with, like you said, with the 5:49 left to go.
And Rao left it, and then Napoli's got it. Comes in on the forehand, and a good save from Dirk. Or not Dirk. Sarakowski, other end of the ice. What am I thinking?
Yeah, but no, it was good job on Napoli there. Backhand, forehand shot. And Swiatowski is just up for the test there.
56 seconds to go. Here's one that comes over. And here's another one down low for Snyder, who fires a shot. That rebound comes way out. And now it's Rao. Bounces it off the boards. Holding it for Snyder. Sends it down low. Behind the net now. Back up top for Snyder. Over to Rao. Rao fires a shot. Deflected in! And West Virginia takes a 3-1 lead with 6:18 to go in the third. It was a beautiful deflection in front of the goal. And that might do it.
Hey, on that one. Rao was leading it. I'm pretty sure it got deflected. Here, couldn't quite tell. Yeah, they just play the replay there. Tell for yourself. We'll see what the official call is on who the goal scorer is. Because like you said, it looked like it was deflected from our angle.
But Rao celebrates. Doesn't matter. Beautiful shot from the top. And West Virginia goes up 2 with 6:10 to go. And that will go down as a power play goal. And they are going to give it to Rao. So maybe no deflection in front there. Certainly looked like it.
Either way, an excellent goal, an excellent shot there from Rao at the point.
And now West Virginia with a 2-goal advantage with 5:42 to go. It's going to be a tall task for the Vulcans. And there's a player down for the Vulcans. Gets back up promptly.
And right when I said the Mountaineers have not been great on the power play, they go and get that power play goal.
And Tierman was out there. He was trying to fight through a couple bodies, was doing it quite well. And this puck gets sent up in the air and over the bench. Everyone on the bench
ducked. Yeah, they about got hit there. And arm is up here by the linesman here.
It was icing.
Icing, yeah, so they're trying to control the players.
Make sure no one gets off the ice that's not supposed to.
Yep.
So West Virginia pulling one out here. 3-1, 5:12 to go. Don't count out the Vulcans just yet. That's all I'm going to say. Ian, what have we been saying? What's been the theme of this weekend? 2-goal leads and blown leads.
Yep.
And this one goes off the glass. Last night.
Hand pass now is going to be called.
Get a hand pass there.
But, back to you said pulling the goalie, that was with a 1-goal lead. Now with the 2-goal lead, you're probably looking maybe 230.
230 maybe. It depends on where the face-off is as well.
Yeah.
I would think. It won't be long until we see Sarakowski head to the bench, however, and this puck gets flipped down the ice to him. Kick it away with the paddle. Turned over here. McNamara tried to rip one.
Couldn't quite get the shot off there as it was good defense.
Just the puck rolled off the stick as he was trying to shoot it. And now here's Vasco coming in. Good stick from Dicing. He pays the price for it. And now they're down low. That puck goes wide. Skating it around was Nebel. Nebel with it again. Tosses it up top. Here's a shot. Goes off of Nebel. And now McNamara. He's got it. He tried to get it with speed. And he does. He'll dump it down there. 4:29 to go in the game. West Virginia up by 2. And I should say the shot count very even, 28-27 in favor of Penn West California. So they have doubled the amount of shots that were taken in the first period by the Vulcans. However, they doubled it over a span of almost 2 periods, so that was 7 shots per period for the most part.
Yeah.
Very much better defense from West Virginia here in the second and third period than in that first period.
Definitely. First period, though, was excellent defense. But
just took too many shots, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And that gets deflected. That went off of Dirk. And now the puck's loose in front, and he has to try and cover it. It's still loose, and it's going to come away. Trying to bury it was Kress, and he takes it all the way to the boards. And Curtis took his face to the glass over there. And now it clears out of the zone, and Napoli has it, 3:45 to go. And that he tried to send it down there via airmail, but it got blocked. Now turned over in the neutral zone, and the Vulcans going to hold on to it.
Yeah. But very good defense, but I will go back to the point I made earlier about just coming off that Thanksgiving break.
Yeah,
I think that's part of it was
that could have played the first period, yeah.
They were trying to just get their legs back underneath of them.
That's a very good point there.
Because you see they've improved as this game went on, and I hear West Virginia is going to be going on a power play now.
It's going to be a slash.
Yeah.
Another one. And that's going to be for Chuchi, who is going to go to the box. That might have just ended the game for
this is going to be tough, yeah.
Penn West California.
Because after this power play is over, what, they're going to have a minute and 15 seconds.
Minutes and 15 seconds.
To hit 2 goals.
Now, I think if there's a face-off down on this end of the ice, they will pull the goaltender and make it even.
Yeah. We'll have to wait and see.
But here we go. Off the face-off. Wow. Hit it down low for Snyder. Remember, they do have a power play goal tonight. And now here's a turnover. Short-handed, incoming, and he couldn't do it. Good poke check from Napoli, and he will not let Cooley have a shot there. Very good defense.
Yep, great defense there by Napoli, Richard. You said it. Can't get any better than that. Short-handed, that would have been awful to give up if you were the Mountaineers there.
Shannon, takes a beating into the boards there. 2:30 to go in the game, 1:14 to go on the power play. Here's Shannon again, banks it off the boards, tries to get it over to Napoli. Napoli puts on the brakes, holds it against the boards, brings it out in front. Here's Catano with a shot, and that one just wide. And now here's another shot from an odd angle, and the net has come off.
That was Masick and not Napoli out there. 24 out there.
Oh boy. Excuse me.
It's been a long day here, folks.
Yes, it has. It's 24 and 25. Down on that end of the ice, it's a little hard to tell.
Yeah, 12 and 24, yep.
See those twos get mixed up. Anyway, here's another shot. And that one goes off, and here's another one that comes in. That one was wide. Goaltender Sarakowski did not know where that was. And this puck gets flipped up into the air. And now it's down low, and a big hit there on Vasco. Fankhauser did it, and here's another shot up top that just got wide. You could just see it as soon as he made contact with it. It wasn't solid.
Yeah, and Garbowski was checking his stick after that one. He thought he might have broke his stick. Puck just came off the stick weird.
And now here is Misk holding it for a second. Now sends it over to Napoli. Napoli again, backing across. Napoli with it again. And that will expire the West Virginia power play, so there's 1 minute to go in this game. It doesn't look like they might not even pull the goaltender. Well, Ian, like we said, tonight had some big implications. This would be the first time this season that it has been a clean sweep at home for all of the Mountaineer teams that have played at home.
I think so, yeah.
The D1 team won both of their games, and D3 is going to win this game. 47.6 seconds to go. And
yeah, Switowski's just standing still down there in his net. He's not even looking over the bench.
30 seconds to go, and West Virginia has played a fantastic game. This is probably the best I've seen this D3 team play, as we're going to get a stoppage here.
I agree with that. And take a look
might have
here
another penalty upcoming.
as we do head to holiday break.
And here it is.
After the conclusion of this one.
Have another penalty upcoming. They have sent number 18, Jonathan Zembrowski, to the box for 2 for high sticking. Oh no, wait a minute, this might be 4. It was high sticking, but I believe he might be bleeding over there on the bench.
Yeah, indeed it will be 4.
It's going to be a 4-minute double minor here.
It's not going to matter as there's only 30 seconds left of this game, but hope whoever the victim of a high stick is
or were they
over
signaling
there.
for a 4-on-4?
They were signaling 4-on-4 apparently.
I didn't see a West Virginia player go to the box.
No. Third one in there? Either way, we'll play 4-on-4 to conclude this one out.
Well, 30 seconds to go. So this will do it for this hockey game. Mountaineers have played probably the best I've seen this D3 playing this season. And it's been a fantastic game to watch. This is probably the most fun game I've called. And that puck comes from way, way out.
Yep.
And they keep it moving. They just want to run the clock down. Shannon holds it behind the net. That's what they're going to do.
That will do it.
That will do it. The West Virginia Mountaineers have taken down the Penn West California Vulcans.
Yeah, great game overall by the Mountaineers. And like I was saying before the 4-on-4 happened, we'll be ending the holiday break now. Great job. Great way to end this Saturday. D1, D2, and D3 all victorious here today. Great way to head into this holiday break. And so we'll be back with you around the mid-January point.
And on that point, everybody at home, this will be the last time you hear from us for a little while. So happy holidays. Have a great new year. And especially, we hope that everyone had a Thanksgiving that was good as well.
Yep. But
most importantly, we wish everyone a happy holidays, safe travels. And we will see you in January at some point in the new year. So I guess we can say we'll see you next year.
Yep, happy holidays. So we'll see you next year.
We'll see you next year. From Richard Turkovich, Ian Murray, Joe Kramer on the computer. We've done a fantastic job here today. And all the interns here. We're going to thank everyone.
Riley on camera.
Riley on camera as well. We're going to thank everyone here at WVU Hockey and wish everyone a very happy holiday. So, from Richard Turkovich and Ian Murray, thank you for hanging with us. We will see you in January.
Woo. Happy New Year.